Hi there, welcome back. So in the last movie you learned that how to create this amazing letterhead. Now we actually have this letterhead, so now let's go ahead and in this movie let's create invoice for our course. So definitely this is actually a course, then definitely going to somebody come and buy this course, so we need to generate an invoice for that client or customer or student. For that reason we need an invoice. So now let's go ahead and create a very simple invoice in this movie, right? So yeah, let me go to here, file, and I'm going to just new here, and actually this invoice is gonna be obviously this later, so I just go ahead and write here invoice here. So this is invoice, and I'm going to create only single invoice here, and this is gonna be very simple. So obviously I need bleed here. For that, let me just go ahead and turn into inches, and let's give it a bleed of 1/8 of an inch, and obviously it's CMYK. I hit OK, and now it's actually going to generate this particular letter here. That's great. Now you can see here actually we already have this letterhead, so you can simply copy this letterhead and you can paste it here, and then we actually go ahead and create our invoice. Okay, great. So let me just go to here and control semicolon to just bring my guide here, and I need to copy this guide to here. So for that I go to view here, I go to guide, and you can see the guide is locked here. Let me just go ahead and unlock it. So now if I just go ahead and if I select all of it, it's going to just copy with the guide here. So copy, and I get back to here and control shift V or command shift V to just paste it here. There we go, and you can see this is our guide also, so that's great. So we have just got our letterhead and plus guide. That's awesome. So let me just go to here and once again go to view here, and I'm going to actually lock this guide here, so we cannot mess with that, right? So leave it off. Now you can see here actually here what I'm gonna do is, you can see this is actually my address here. That's great, but here actually I'm not going to include this recipient address here. In this case I'm not going to do that. Yeah, if you want you can just go ahead and do that. It's really up to you, but this is gonna be something different than this one, right? So let me get back to here, and now let's work with it. So I just go ahead and hit my control spacebar, and I'm actually going to bring this stuff here. There we go. And here what I need, actually I need to place that invoice. So I can just simply grab this text tool here. I click here. Let me just make this invoice here. So you can see here this is actually I'm just writing here invoice. That's nice, right? It's cool, but you can see here it's not look that much awesome. So the one option is there that you can just go to character here and you can simply just make this capital. So yeah, this is invoice, but this is also not look that much good. Obviously if you want to do that you can just go ahead, keep it same. It's really up to you, but in this case I'm going to just go ahead, select this one, and I'm going to just go ahead and just just small caps all my words. So I can just go ahead, hit this one, and now you can see it's small caps all this word, and this is really look nice for me. Let me just go ahead and increase it. And first of all let me just go ahead, this is Marriott Pro, I'm going to make this Arial here. So obviously because we're actually using Arial here, so this is actually great here. Perfect. Let me just make this little small here. 15 will be fine. Great. And let me get back to here, and I'm going to just place it here. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Let me just go ahead and make some underline here, so that will look awesome. Or I can simply just go to this character here, and I can simply just go ahead and underline this one here. I think grabbing this line tool will be great here. So I just go ahead, grab this one, and hold on my shift key. Simply going to make a straight line and give it a simple 1-point stroke here, and see how's look. Cool. That's fine. Let me just hit Control 0 and see how's look. That's look fine. Let's add my guide. There we go. Well, if you want you can just simply remove it. It's really up to you, and we will actually just check this letter. Let me just go ahead first of all and increase it, and let's design our stuff. So yeah, that's look really nice here. So now what I'm going to do here, basically I'm just going to grab this particular rectangle tool, and you know what, actually we have our particular, let me just control minus minus, so you can see we actually have enough area to work with, like from here to here, right? Great. So now what I can do, basically I can comes to here. This is gonna fine. Let me just go to here and make this, here we go. Perfect. Little bit big here, and this is gonna be our heading, and I don't need any stroke here. So what I can do, basically let me just go ahead and get rid of this stroke here, Let me just give it a fill of something so we can see it over here. So I can just go ahead, let me just give it a fill of this one first of all, and we will actually see it later. Great, cool. So now, because of actually this is heading, so here I'm going to place our ID, the course name, the discount price, and total price. Yeah, that's cool. So great. So now what I can do, basically I can just get back to here, and let me just this is, yeah, there we go. Let me lock it. So I just locked it here. Now this is gonna be fixed, right? So what I can do basically here, let me just first of all see this is moving here. Let me press Ctrl Z, and let me just go ahead and lock this one also. So there we go, this one, let me lock it so I cannot move it. There we go, perfect. So now I can just grab this one and I just go ahead, hit here ID, and you can see it's actually coming this small caps. I don't want that here, so I can just go ahead, get rid of this one, right? There we go. So I can just grab this from here and I'm going to just paste it here. So I'm going to bring it here. There we go. And you can see this is actually in center of this line. So yeah, this is gonna be our course name here. So course name, sorry, the O is actually big here. Let me make it small. There we go, perfect. If you want, you can just make this one big here. That's gonna be fine for me. And I'm going to just grab it from here and I'm going to place it here. There we go, course name, perfect. And now I get back to here and I click here and I need a discount here. So it's possible that you can actually have some discount in your course, because this is actually course, right? So I'm going to place a discount, perfect. So this one is first discount, this two for course name, and this one for ID, and this is gonna for price, and this is gonna for total. So yeah, actually total is small here, but it's fine. Let me just go to here and make this price its actual price here. So I can just go ahead, bring it from here, and I'm going to paste it here. There we go, perfect, cool. And now I'm going to place here total. So I can just go ahead, grab this one, and I'm just going to give here total. Let me just here we go, total, perfect. I can get back to here and I'm going to bring it some around here. There we go. Let me just hide my guide, see how it looks. So let's see if I hide my guide, it's like this. So it's fine. Let me just go to here and let me just align it properly. Here we go. Great. Now let me just hide my guide. See, yeah, it's looking great here. See, perfect, cool. So now let me just bring my guide back once again, and now what I can do basically here is that let me go to swatches here, and first of all let me just go to here. Oh, you can find this rectangle here, so I can just go ahead, select this one, and let me just turn into this color here. So there we go, our coated color, and let me just see how it looks. First of all, Control 0 to Control semicolon to hide my guides. And I know this is actually that color is black here for text. We'll just change it very short here. So Control plus plus, and let me just go ahead and change this color, right? So I can just go ahead, hit all of it here, and I'm going to make this obviously white here, perfect, like this one. Fine, great. Let me just Control 0, hide my guide. See how it look. You see, that's look really nice, isn't it? Cool, fine. Actually, if you want, you can just go ahead and let me just use some little lighter version here. So see how it look. Yeah, you can see this looks really amazing. I love it. Great. So I keep this one. Perfect. So yeah, this is perfect. Let me just go ahead, bring my guide back here, and here what I'm going to do basically here is that now you need to do something here very important. I can simply just go ahead and create text box here, but it's actually going to mess with my this one. So what you need to do, you need to be very careful here that you can simply just go to here and create your stuff here. That's gonna be fine, but let me just go ahead first of all and let me just lock this particular rectangle here. And now what you can do basically, you can just go to here and create simple ID. So this is gonna be our first one, so one dot here. And you know what, let me just tell you that if you create this text box here, this is going to mess with your particular styling here. So remember, if you want to create a text box, you can just go ahead, create only for course name, because this is bigger and this is important, right? But do not do for ID, discount and price here. Remember this one, right? So now I can just I can go ahead and create simple text box here. So this is gonna be like, this is really, up to you. So what I can do, basically I can just go ahead and create this one. Let me get back to here, and you can see there's actually my 3 courses here. So yeah, I can simply just go ahead and let me just grab this one. This is actually the course name actually I'm recording for, so I can just go to here. I can simply just paste it here. There we go, and this looks really fine for me, so I can just go ahead. Let me just first of all change its color to be something like this. There we go. So I'm not going to make it complete black here. And now what you can do, basically you can just come back to here and make this smaller. There we go, perfect. And now I can just get back to this one. I can just go ahead and create here discount. So discounts is gonna be like, guess what, if I just give it a big discount here at $10, I can just go ahead and make this also in this color, right? There we go. Aligning is very important here, so I can just go ahead and align it here. There we go, perfect. And now I can simply just go ahead and let me just go ahead, hit my Alt key to create a copy of it, and I'm going to just bring it here. There we go. And here I'm going to give it actual price here. So now it's actually $200 for now. So this is actual price here. Now let me just go to total here, and total is gonna be, let me just actually hold my shift key, so it will going to just bring it straight here, and I'm going to place it here. You can see actually it's messing with our guide, but it's actually fine here. Let me just go ahead and hide my guide here. So yeah, without guide it's really look fine here, and that's great. So let me just go ahead and just give it a 190 here, because there's a $10 discount, 200 price, and total is 190 here. That's perfect. You can see here I need to align with this particular text here, right? Cool. Yeah, this is really really important to just take care of these situations, because this is so important. There we go, perfect. Let me just bring it here, and you can see here this is actually our course name is here, our discount and price, total price here. Perfect, great. So yeah, let me just create another one. So I can just go ahead simply and I copy this one, same here. So I can simply just copy this one, and I'm going to bring it down here, so at almost this step here. That's perfect. I can just go to here and just make this 2, and the course name is actually, I'm going to grab it from here obviously. So it's gonna be business, no, this one, and I can simply just go to here and I can just control A, control B to paste it here, and you can see it's actually quite big, this name. So I can just simply just make it big or small here. So let me just go ahead and make this big here. There we go, and you can see it's actually breaking this word here. So let me just go to here and bring it this line. Great, cool. Now what I can do, basically I can just come to here. Obviously let's make this actually a $20 dollar discount here, and let's make the course price is currently is actually here. You can see it's a $200 obviously. Let me just go ahead and now make this 80 here, 180. And now let me just make this 180 here. So I'm going to just make this 180, and that's cool. So now let's go ahead and first of all I'm going to create another one, and that is gonna for order this course, which is my upcoming course here. So I just go ahead, I hit my Alt key to create copy and Shift key to just come very straightforward here. Great. And I'm just go ahead and I'm just going to click here and give it a name of the most important JavaScript interview questions. So let me just check this once again. Sorry, important here, sorry. Okay, fine. So now it's fine, the most important JavaScript interview questions, and obviously I'm not going to give any discount here. Okay, fine. Now I just go ahead and apply here $200. That's great, right? Cool. Now let me get back to here, and now there we go. So here you can see actually now we actually have this particular course name, and let me just actually change this one. I hope you saw this. There we go, perfect. So now let me just go ahead, and now I need total here, so I can just go down here and let me just bring my guide back by hitting control semicolon here. And now what I want basically is that I'm going to create another rectangle here. There we go, some around here, and this is gonna be again this much big. You can see, fine. There we go, perfect. There you go. And I'm not going to make this same color here. I'm going to make it actually white, even complete. There you go. Perfect. So this is just a visual indication, and if you want, you can just simply simply we can change it. It's still fine. I can just go ahead. Let me just lock it here. There we go. I just locked it here. Let me go down here, and I'm going to just make here that total payable. So I can just go ahead and hit this here, and I'm going to make this total. And let me just actually, this is big here, total amount. Let's set here total amount. That's it. And let me just actually make this small here, total amount here. Perfect. And let me just bring this one, right? So total amount you need to pay here. So this is gonna be like $570 or dollar here. So I can just simply just go ahead, click here, and we can simply just make here $570, right? And you know what, this is because of total amount. You can just go ahead and increase it 20 pixel will be great here. Or you can simply if you don't want to increase it, you can just go ahead and you can just make it bold. So let me just actually make this bold here. I think making bold is actually great idea here. So let me just go down here and make this actually 15 pixel obviously, but I'm going to make it actually bold here, completely bold here. There we go. Perfect. I can now bring it up here. There we go, to just align it properly from here. There we go. Perfect. And now I can simply just go to here and bring it here. There we go. Perfect. So now I think the invoice is ready here. You see, now control 0, and now you can see if I just go ahead and hide my guide here, you can see now that's look really nice. What do you think? Yeah, actually I think this is really great because of I'm making it the same big, this one I'm not placing it here so nobody can see that. This is great. And now if you want, you can just place your stamp here. Let me just show you. Actually I have it. This is actually very simple. I just wanted to give you a great idea about it, right? So I can just go to here and go to business and go to, I think, stamp here. There we go. Perfect. I can just go ahead, grab it from there, and I'm going to place it here. So I just go ahead, hit OK, and now you can see here is that stamp. This is actually simple here. Let me just make this big. There we go. So this is your stamp here, and I think that's look really fine. So I just wanted to show you that if you want to place your stamp here, this is gonna be great. So yeah, you can just go ahead and place your stamp here. Great. So you can see here there's actually our invoice, and this looks really nice, isn't it? Yeah, actually I liked it a lot. So yeah, this is how you can actually create your printable invoice. You can just go ahead and print it out on your standard printer, or you need desktop printer. It's really fine. So this is actually how you can actually create your invoice, and this is really great. Well, of course there's a lot of idea, a lot of creative thing you can do here. Yeah, it's really up to you. Just make up your mind, just make up your awesome mind, create awesome invoice. And you know what, if you can create awesome invoice, why you don't post into forum? Just post into forum, and I will love to review it, and I will love to see this what actually idea you come up with. That's really gonna be awesome. So thank you so much for joining me in this movie. I hope you loved it. If you have any doubt, let me know in the forum, or you can simply message me, or you can simply just go to my Twitter handle @it's Rahulji, and get in touch with me. That's really gonna be awesome. Thank you so much. See you in the next movie.